Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Kinda late on this news, but somebody pointed out to me in my comments section on a recent video that a specific game has been pulled from Steam, and it necessarily hasn't been pulled from Steam. It's a really weird situation, and apparently this happened a little while ago, like maybe a little over a month ago. I totally missed out on this, and I was trying to look up when exactly it happened. And I don't recall ever covering this. I talk about a lot of stuff on this channel, so sometimes, my memory gets forgotten about. But this is one of the stranger ones that I've seen because you can still get the game on Steam, but you gotta buy it in the form of a bundle. Again, we'll talk about it in a little bit. And also want to talk about a game coming to Steam that formerly wasn't available on Steam. We'll talk that at the end of this video. And both of these titles that we're gonna talk about is related to our favorite publisher at Ubisoft. But this isn't gonna be a situation of me just crapping all over Ubisoft. You guys have heard enough for a lifetime, probably, of me crapping on Ubisoft. But first of all, and credit to the person that pointed this out on a recent video. I forgot exactly who it is. You can give yourself credit in the comments section. Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Conviction is no longer buyable on Steam. Now, multiplayer and online features have been removed from this game, so if you want to crap on Ubisoft, like, go for it, but not gonna do that right now. But the game, you cannot buy it standalone. Now, this happened a little while ago, and I was trying to look up exactly when it may have happened. Wasn't finding a lot of information online. Tried to go on Twitter and see if people were tweeting about it. Couldn't really find anything. I might just be dumb and, I couldn't find the relevant information, but I did go to the Steam community page, and the most recent thread of asking if the game was not for sale was going back to March 15th of this year. So March 15th, it was, pulled by then, and the game was no longer for sale. However, if you do want the game in your Steam library, you can buy Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Conviction, the Echelon Edition. Now, this is $40, and you get Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Chaos Theory, you get Splinter Cell Conviction, the Deluxe Edition, Splinter Cell Double Agent, and Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell. You get all that, but it's $40. Ain't nobody trying to spend $40 to get Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Conviction, and before, you could obviously just buy the Deluxe Edition. You could buy the Deluxe Edition standalone, and I believe they had the standard game standalone, and you could you could buy it that way. Maybe the Echelon Edition will go on sale for like 75% off for $9.99, but I don't even know if that's going to be the case. It's just a strange thing where they would have this edition available, but it's $40. It ain't nobody trying to spend $40 on Splinter Cell Conviction. Now, Splinter Cell Conviction, just as a little bit of a history lesson, was a really divisive Splinter Cell game when it came out. A lot of people did like it. I think like IGN gave it a 9 out of 10. Now, I didn't have the attachment towards Splinter Cell by the time Conviction came out. I played it right when it came out, but I kind of played it as more of a newcomer to the franchise, and I ended up liking the game. My main criticism with the game was that the single-player campaign was super short. Like, you're talking about a game you could complete in like 6 hours. It was a super short game, and I also remember, like, back in the day when I was, like, a streamer, when I would stream every now and again, I was streaming Splinter Cell Conviction, and that stream, I was doing so poorly at this game. Like, your boy was getting bodied, and I would only have, like, a couple viewers, and, yeah, I was just getting roasted the whole time. Yeah, that felt pretty good for, like, 17, 18-year-old me just getting roasted as I'm playing Splinter Cell Conviction, and was just getting absolutely thrashed in the single-player campaign. And, mind you, the multiplayer and online features are no longer available. And again, it looks like the only way you can buy the game is through the Echelon Edition, but it even notes the price of the individual products of the Echelon Edition, $22.47, and then the entire bundle is $40, so figure that one out. Now, Chaos Theory is on sale right now, so that brings the value of it a little bit lower, $2.49 that's valued at, but yes, you can look at it, Double Agent, the original, $9.99 a pop, Chaos Theory would be valued at $9.99, and then Conviction Deluxe Edition would be $9.99 as well. And that's how they get to the $40 price tag. But this is one of the more stranger things that I've seen where they do have the Echelon Edition still to buy. And to make things weirder, you can still buy the game on Ubisoft Connect standalone, so figure that one out. I can understand, like, pulling the game in entirely because of the multiplayer and online features being pulled. However, you're still offering the game through this Echelon Edition, so, like, you gotta pick one or the other. Either pull the game entirely or don't pull the game, so just a strange one. I guess it's, like, removed from purchase standalone, but Nonetheless, there you go with that. Thanks again to the person that brought that to my attention, because that's just incredibly strange. Lastly, I do also want to note another Ubisoft game. This one I'm pretty excited for. Valiant Hearts Coming Home is coming to Steam. Now, it's just listed as coming soon, but Valiant Hearts Coming Home continues the story started with the award-winning Valiant Hearts The Great War. If you told me a few years ago that Valiant Hearts The Great War from 2014 was going to get a sequel, I would have said you were crazy, but, you know, sometimes we just get these weird sequels out of nowhere. The sequel continues and concludes the story of these ordinary people thrust into the extraordinary circumstances of World War I. And Valiant Hearts Coming Home plays 4 characters through exploration, action, and puzzles, with James, brother of the courageous Freddy, relive the story of the renowned Harlem Hellfighters, follow George, a mysterious pilot helping the Allied forces thanks to his flying skills and smarts, play as Ernst, a German diver sadly swept into the Great Conflict, and finally join Anna once again as she struggles in her quest to save as many lives as she can. It's got a great art style and animated graphic novel style adventure from the depths of the sea and the raging skies to the trenches of the Western Front. Immerse yourself in an artistically unique and touching emotional experience. Play as 4 unsung heroes, a mix of exploration, action, and puzzles. Experience different types of gameplay as you progress through the story, solve puzzles, sneak through enemy lines, fly above the chaos, heal the wounded, and even play music. Survive the Great War. In the fictional story, you will revisit historical locations and battles of World War I, emerge from the sea into the middle of the naval battle, relive the offensive, and experience the long-awaited relief of the armistice. Yeah, Valiant Hearts The Great War was a great game, and it goes on sale often. Is it on sale right now? It is not. It's $15, and while I would say the game is worth $15 if you just assess it from a quality standpoint, again, it goes on sale all the time, so I wouldn't be paying $15 for it. Wait for it to go on sale. It'll be like $374, and at that price point, I think it's well worth a purchase. I know a lot of you guys are of the mindset that you don't want to support Ubisoft whatsoever, but I will give Valiant Hearts a shout. I thought it was a really solid game, and it came out the same year, I believe, that Child of Light came out, and I remember those games were coming out like back to back, and I was like, you know, it's pretty interesting that Ubisoft would publish games like Valiant Hearts and Child of Light, and then, like, immediately they just do some live service, you know, shenanigans for a while, and that's really what they're focused on more so these days. But they did do Valiant Hearts Coming Home. Now, I think this game got greenlit because Netflix got involved, and Netflix threw a lot of money at Ubisoft for the game, you know, coming to fruition and whatnot. So, you know, take that for what you will. But yeah, there you go with that. Valiant Hearts Coming Home hopefully will be out in the coming weeks or months. Even though it's listed as coming soon, this is one that I would expect it to be out by end of summer at the latest. Like, the game is ready to go, so they can release it whenever. But that's going to do it for me. Again, Tom Clancy Splinter Cell Conviction kind of pulled from purchase. You can still get the Echelon Edition, but that's $40. You should not be spending that. And yeah, the base game not for sale. I wonder why that is, and I find that quite strange. Obviously, the online functionality has been pulled, so there is that to consider. Maybe that's the reason, but you would think it would just get pulled in its entirety. And Valiant Hearts Coming Home will be coming to Steam here, just listed as coming soon, but again, I would imagine it'll be out in the coming weeks or months. That's going to do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. As always, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.